Twice a year, a team of about 15 women come together for 1 week of bonding and service. We unite like a family. We work long hours. We eat most meals together. We go home tired. Our kids miss us. Our husbands miss us too. And by the time the week is over, we're exhausted. Yet we sense the presence of God every step of the way. My name is Lisa Miller.
And my name is Leanne Ramsey. We're only 2 of the dozen women who've been working the children's clothing sale since 2004. Prior to Sycamore View's first children's clothing sale, a few of us had worked a similar sale at another location. Yet a shift in the direction at that location caused us to dream about what this could look like on our campus. We pitched the idea to the elders and they gave us their full support. We launched a ministry that would exceed our expectations, unite our team, and grow our love for God and our community. What we thought was a ministry to others became just as much a ministry to ourselves. Our passion to help provide clothes, toys, and basic needs at an affordable price, but our mission is greater than that. It's not just about the clothes, it's about the deep connection we have made along the way.
For me, the purpose has changed over time. Initially, I needed low-priced clothing for my children and wanted to provide a place for others who needed the same. Then, after just a few sales, we began to see the opportunity this was to show people Jesus by offering kindness, compassion, friendship, and community. And that's when it really began to feel like a ministry to me.
Our very first children's clothing sale at Sycamore View was in the fall of 2004. COVID kept us from hosting the fall sale in 2020, which is the only time we have missed.
Well, I did miss one day of a sale early on. I was pregnant with Josh and had worked the sale up until Friday night when the doctors put me on bed rest. I missed that Saturday, and maybe for good reason. Josh was born 3 days later. It was the only Saturday I've ever missed until this past fall when taking that same child to college.
Over 40 sales later, we're still growing strong, and our team of women are like family. For 1 week, we see a lot of each other.
But even as strong as our leadership team is, we can't do this without our volunteers. We have about 165 people who volunteer in each sale. They come from all over the Mid-South, not just Sycamore View. And since 2004, we have had around 5,000 volunteers. It takes a village to make this happen.
The volunteers are awesome, but we couldn't do this without our shoppers. We keep hosting the sale and the shoppers keep showing up. There are 2 annual events at Sycamore View that bring over 1,000 people to our campus: Trunk or Treat and the Children's Clothing Sale. It seems it doesn't matter if it's heat, sleet, or snow. Over 500 people come to our campus on Friday and over 700 on Saturday. Our shoppers come back sale after sale from all over the Mid-South and surprisingly, even from surrounding states. And for us, these are more than just numbers. They're people who've become our friends, people with names and stories.
The Lord has opened doors for me to volunteer at Life Choices, and we invite who I call my Life Choices mamas to come shop for their families using some of our benevolence funds. These ladies have chosen life for their babies despite difficult circumstances, and to be able to walk alongside them and help them with real needs is such a gift.
Benevolence has been a part of our mission since the beginning. From the inception, we've partnered with Hope Works to benefit some of their current and former students. They get to shop before everyone else. We call it our first fruits. This early shopping time is also set aside for other needs we've identified, such as current foster families at Sycamore View. We also strive to bless students at Shelby Oaks Elementary, children through the Refugee Empowerment Program, and urgent community needs, just to name a few.
As we reflect on each sale, it's the testimonies that often come to mind. We see a lot of the same faces each sale. We've seen some go from shopping for their kids to shopping for their grandkids. We've had the opportunity to laugh with them, celebrate marriages and births, and also mourn with them as women share stories of illness, family brokenness, and loss.
I'll never forget the man who came to tears because he was able to purchase a bike for his child for Christmas, and the Hope Works student who shopped for his kids but was also able to purchase a bike for himself, which finally provided him transportation to and from work.
And the grateful parent who was able to get a toddler bed, which paved the way to get custody of their 3-year-old child.
With each sale, we laugh, we cry, We stress and we persevere. We lean on each other, and God keeps coming through. I keep saying yes to the children's clothing sale because God confirms that this is where my talents are needed.
I keep saying yes because there is a need, and after each clothing sale, I'm reminded that I am part of something bigger than myself. I feel like God is still saying yes to this for me. These ladies are my sisters and have brought a richer community in my life. I honestly cannot imagine my life without these 2 weeks each year.
Yes, we're exhausted after each sale, but our hearts are so full.
And we think that our husbands and children are glad to see us after being gone 80 plus hours during the week.
We believe that the clothing sale plays a part of God's big story at Sycamore View.
And it's a story that God is still writing.